Hello world, I'm Wildheart, and today we will speak about 10 things that I wish I knew before starting to play League. But before we start, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new videos. You can't cleanse suppression and airborne. Cleanse is a self-targeted summoner spell that removes most crowd control effects and summoner spell debuffs. However, you can use Quicksilver Sash in order to remove those type of control spells you can't cleanse. You have a trinket added when you leave the base. When you leave the base for the first time in the game, you'll be granted yellow trinket automatically, so you don't really need to worry about getting it every single game. You don't need to use preset rune pages. What I would suggest you to do is learn which rune sets are the most popular and optimal among high-ranked players for your champion. You can do that by using sites like OPGG, UDAGG or LOLWWW. On OPGG, you can check high-ranked one-trick players for your champion to see what runes do they pick and what items they usually build. UDAGG and LOLWWW simply aggregate all the data from all public League of Legends servers, which you can use too. In order to become tanky, you need to get resists against certain damage type and HP. One never would work without the other. So let's say you're playing against 4 AP champions and 1 AD champion. If you're playing a tank, the best way to become tanky and beefy against enemy team would be stacking magic resistance and getting anathema chains against the only AD damage source. Another option would be getting multiple HP and magic resistance sources and get Gargoyle's Stoneplate as 4th or 5th item. Percentage penetration is applied before flat penetration with both physical and magical penetrations. Penetration applies on turrets as well. You can avoid playing the game that you think is lost from the draft phase by simply closing the game. You'll be penalized for 6 minutes, 30 minutes and 12 hours respectively. In ranked mode, you will also get 3 to 10 LPs deducted. In order to become a great player, you must learn so many things like timings, macro understanding and power spikes, how to play around objectives, vision, and that's just the start of the list. Want to learn more? You're at the right place. You need to stick to one champion when you start playing. That's very important in order to master the champion, so you can do everything automatically and can play the game without thinking what your abilities can do, what is their range and stuff like that. The simpler, the better. This concept is something that I'm trying to make all of my students following. The easier the champion is, the more capabilities you have to think about something strategical. To put it simply, when you play Tristana, you can plan your rotations, when do you need to back and why, instead of thinking of how many more spears you need to hit before blowing up this minion and how many more jumps you would need to get to this bush before recalling as Kalista. I've been a very toxic player myself for years. You would ask me, what did I learn from it? The worst thing that you can do is being toxic to your teammates. The moment when you start to flame someone, you accept the rule that the person who is getting flamed will respond back to you. This way you end up losing the focus of 2 players on your team who are chatting now instead of playing the game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If so, make sure to like it and tell me if there was anything you would love to know before you start playing League in comments. See you!